up, or will there be substance? Will it lead to full disclosure? Those are the basic questions. Joining us this evening, Chandra Bose, grandnephew of Subhash Chandra Bose, as also Jaiveer, Shergill, spokesperson of the Congress Party, who will give us the UPA point of view. Now, I want to go across straight to you, Mr. Chandra Bose. What makes you confident at this time your demand is going to be met and we are going to have full disclosure?
You see, my brother, elder brother Surya, had a very positive discussion at Berlin. This was on the 13th of this month, when Prime Minister visited Germany. Now, over a 30-minute discussion, they had discussed in detail regarding the disappearance, probably independent India's biggest mystery. The Indian people have waited for almost 70 years to know the truth. Narendra Modi ji expressed his anguish that yes, many years back something should have been done to Subhash Chandra Bose's disappearance mystery. But he said very specifically that the time has come that the nation would like to know what happened to Subhash Bose after 18th August 1945. And he has given an assurance to the family that he would personally intervene in the matter. Now, he has already set up a committee under the Cabinet Secretary. But you see, we are not going to just leave it at that.
Right.
A movement has started, a global movement has started to know the truth of what happened to Subhash Bose. It is not only his disappearance, it is about his life and times after 18th August 1945.
Okay.
It is not about his death.
Now,
we are talking about his life after.
Now, many Congress leaders we caught up with today have said that this is only going to amount to another photo op. The NDA is using this as a political crutch, as an opportunity to appropriate another icon. Now, Jaiveer, Shergill, I want to ask you that this is only going to amount to another photo op. The NDA is using this as a political crutch, as an opportunity to appropriate another icon. Now, Jaiveer, Shergill, I want to ask you, is that the reason why the Congress government's prime ministers never met with Netaji's kin? Because you were scared that people might interpret this as the Congress party appropriating a symbol of our freedom struggle, an icon of our freedom struggle? Is that what it was? Enlightened self-interest, so to speak?
Rahul, I'll make 2 points. Number one, for the Congress party, we don't indulge in merely for the sake of optics or photo ops. For sake of Netaji's family, and in the upcoming scheduled meeting, as I'm hearing the reports, I really, hope that he's true to, at least to them, that whether he will stick to his government's 17th December 2014 stand, where he said we can't declassify, to the RTI filed by Subhash Chandra Agarwal, to Rajnath Singh ji's stand in January 2014, where he said these files should be declassified. The stand has been consistent.
At least the Prime Minister met with the family.
Rahul,
gave them a hearing over 30 minutes and is going to be meeting with more of them, sir.
Our stand.
Your Prime Ministers could have done this.
I think
they could have evaluated the urgency of the demand, and perhaps today we would have had a declassification in the full.
Rahul, let me be very candid. Even today, as I speak to you, the Congress party is not for declassification of the files. We've maintained the stand. But yes, if the BJP wants to indulge in this sinister campaign of innuendos or, not show respect and push these great icons to merely pawns, this reflects their chicanery at its worst. I'm sorry.
Mr. Bose, how would you respond to the Congress spokesperson?
Be true to the family.
Who says you're getting sucked into a game.
To the family.
No, the Congress spokesperson says, or at least is implying, that you're getting sucked into a game of one-upmanship.
Rahul,
which will amount to an appropriation of an icon for only a limited political, only a limited political advantage.
You
Rahul,
see, we are
before
very
Mr.
clear.
Bose starts, I
we
just
want
want
the
to make
truth
one
to
10-second
come out.
remark. Just
Now, whoever assists in this process,
Yeah, go ahead, Mr. Bose, go ahead.
you see, it is, I think, a moral responsibility of all political parties and personalities to ensure that the true story of the Indian freedom struggle is put forward in front of the Indian people. Distortions, deliberate distortions have taken place. We want to know who is responsible for it. Subsequent
No, but do you believe,
successive Congress
Mr. Bose, do you
governments
believe
have tried
that you have
to
become
suppress the
props?
truth?
That
Why?
you have become
The
props
question
in a
is why?
political drama. I want to ask you, sir, my last question to you before we wrap this up. Do you believe that the Bose family has become a political prop in a larger political game of one-upmanship where both sides are trying to appropriate icons, or at least one side is trying to appropriate an icon for a political cause?
The Bose family will put their foot down.
Okay.
We are not in the game. We are not to be used. You see, political leaders come and go. The Bose family continues. Bose family will ensure that the truth surfaces. And if Narendra Modi ji has committed, we will make sure he keeps to his commitment.
Well, there, the message is going out straight and purposefully. That the Bose
Rahul,
family
last
is going to hold.
comment,
No, look, I'm not going to descend
I want
into
to
this.
just
One
say one
second.
thing.
I'm not going to. I think we should leave the final word with the Bose family. I think they've articulated it. They're going to make this a test of intent when it comes to
No,
the
I
truth about
just want to
Netaji's
urge
fight. No,
them,
I know
Rahul. I
you're going to
just want to
pull.
urge
You're
them
going to. No, one
that-
second. I don't want to get into any further polemics.
No,
Let's leave it
I
at
want
that.
to urge them. Mr. Modi expresses anguish.
I think, no,
Rahul,
one second. I
please
think,
allow me
Mr.
5
Shergill,
seconds.
Mr. Shergill, no, one second. Let's not lecture the Bose family on what it should be doing and should not be doing, and who they should
not
be wary
lecturing.
of and who they
Mr.
shouldn't be
Modi
wary
has
of.
expressed
I think that
anguish
would be a
many
bit
times.
patronizing. We're leaving it at that. Let's leave it at that.
No,
Let's leave
he's
it at that.
expressed anguish many times.
No, one second. Let's leave it at that. I know what you're going to say. Oh, he's expressed anguish many times, but will do nothing. He's going to use it as a political prop. I think that the Bose family is wise enough, and worldly wise enough at that, to know who is actually being genuine and who is not being genuine. The test will be the 18th or the 19th when this meeting is scheduled. We'll be covering that. We'll be looking at it very closely to hold the government to account to its promise that it made when it was not in power. We leave it at that. Lots more coming up in just a few moments. Atar Khan takes over from me. There's also a special interaction in just a few moments with Sitaram Yechury, the new boss of the CPN.